welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another food review for you. This takes me down nostalgic lane. We are going to do a Fray Bentos steak and kidney pie. Now this is interesting. I used to have these as a kid when I was 10-year-old and younger. We always had these things in the pantry or the larder, what do you want to call it, as a fill in when you ran out of stuff. In England, it is a popular comfort food that most, if not all, pantries in the UK have them sitting in their pantry. But this one reportedly is supposed to be put out by Campbell's Soups, and they assure me, and I'll just get the goggles so I can read it. They assure me that it's definitely made in Australia, and it's similar to the one of the UK, but not quite the same, so I'm told. However, when I noticed this on the shelf at Woolies, I couldn't find a use by date, so I showed it to my daughter, and she looked at it and she was reading it, and then she said, it says here, this will survive the zombie apocalypse. Well, not quite, but anyway. Apparently there's a code on the front. I don't know whether you can see it. There's a code just here which gives you a date of when it was manufactured. You can ring up Campbell's, give them the code, and they'll tell you when it was cooked. And in this case, this one was in July 2024, and as a consequence, this pie has a 3-year shelf life in your pantry. Very good. So anyway, without further ado, I'm looking forward to this. It's a 425 gram meal. Well, they say it serves 2 serves. Well, probably if you had some veggies with it, or some mashed potato, or sweet potato mashed, or even some noodles, or even some pasta. I think pasta would be a good idea. Anyway, they suggest for a 425 gram meal, it's supposed to serve 2 people, making it 110 grams per person. Anyway, we shall open this thing up. Oh, to open it, it's old school, of course. So we've got to open this thing up, and excuse me, and we'll see what it looks like. There we have it. It's working. It's undoing. And this thing can be cooked in the air fryer or the oven for 35 minutes. And oh, come on. Now, I believe I'm the only other person that has done, or there's one other guy, but that was 3 years ago. Here in Australia, he's done one of these. The guy did it 3 years ago in a camping trip, and he cooked it in a campfire oven, and it turned into a big charcoal brick, so he had to go get another one, and then he modified his cooking process. So anyway, that being said, it really doesn't look like much at all. It's pretty bland. It's got a bit of oil on top. That is supposed to be puff pastry. It's fairly firm. Anyway, my next step is to put this in the air fryer and see how it goes. With that, hang about. I'll be back. I'll go stick it in the air fryer. There's no point showing you. Everyone knows how the air fryer goes, and I'll let you know. I won't be doing the full 35 minutes in one hit. I'll be doing it in stages, so just to keep an eye on it. So anyway, chill out. I'll be back. Well, we're back, folks, and this is what we just cooked up. And this is what it looks like after it's come out of the air fryer. Now, they suggested the air fryer to be done at 25 to 30 minutes at 180. Well, I did this at 20 minutes at 180, and when it started to bubble over the edges, and yeah. So, and information before we go any further. This is about $10.50 at Woolies and Coles, and I believe IGA and Drake's and then what's it called? Good Farm, The Good Farm, all sell them too. This is the only one that is available in Australia. In England, they've got a whole variety of them. And I believe you can also get a Brit pack, as they call it, which is 6 of these. Can be sent out for, I think it's 100 something other dollars, I can't remember now, but yeah, you can get them out, and you've got to pay the freight, of course, and all that crap. But anyway, but then again, I don't know what these are like, I can't remember. I'm too old to remember back that way far. But anyway, let's have a look. And the calories in this are surprisingly low. See, it's all nice and crunchy. It's surprisingly low. The it's 186 calories per serve. So based on a serve, it's 186 calories. And what else have we got? Protein is 11.3 per serve, and carbs are 14.2, and the sodium is 300 per serve. So it's not too bad. I think it's, well, I wouldn't call it comfort food, but when you start adding mashed potato, or bubble and squeak, and all that sort of stuff, I've changed it a bit, but anyway, but this alone, it's not too bad. And we only need to find out what it tastes like first, because I haven't had it for a long time. Anyway, there's the crust, the pastry. It looks pretty yummo. And look at that. Huh? Holy crap, that's hot. Now, this steak and kidney pie, I've had steak and kidney pies. In fact, I like my steak and kidney pies. But this is old school stuff. It's been around for donkeys. It originated in Uruguay, because that's where the factory was. Then they moved to England, and then Campbell's Soups over here, from what I can gather, have copied it or have license to make it over here. So it's been around for a long time. I think it was 1988 it started off in Uruguay. That pastry's not half bad. It really isn't. Got a bit much there. It's crispy on the outside and soft and juicy on the inside, or the underneath. It's a great meal. I mean, so far it's tasting really nice. For $10.50 for something to live in your cabinet, or your caravan, or your camper, or your tent, without refrigeration, for 3 years, despite the zombies, despite the throwaway line my daughter said about being surviving a zombie apocalypse. It probably would, but they'll only survive it for 3 years. So, but well, I did bring that, got the barbecue sauce, just in case. I don't think it needs it. I think this is a good product. Well, obviously it is. If you go online and type in Fray Bentos, and there's tons of YouTubers that have done a review of these, and there's different. I think there's 6 or 8 different ones, ranging from steak and kidney to chicken and herbs, and just one recently did one of three different ones. Look, oh holy crap, that is hot. So like I said, I have mine 15 minutes in the air fryer as an air fryer, and then I switched it over to oven for a further 5 minutes to finish baking, and it's turned out wonderful. The pastry's crisp, tastes like a meat pie, but when you're getting more meat pie, 420 grams than you are from a meat pie, except it hasn't got a crust underneath. And in the UK they call these topper pies. So the only top has the pastry, the pastry, or even mashed potato, a bit like a shepherd's pie. Oh. I think it's good. For a nostalgic trip back to when I was a teenager, a young teenager at that, this brings back all these little memories. It's survived the time. It's not too salty. It's survived the test of time, because there's a lot of products that used to be aren't anymore. They've all gone by the wayside or been usurped by some other product. This has been going since 1988, so can't be that bad. And like I said, in the UK they keep this as a go-to in their pantry, and for those cold winter nights or those days that you're stuck for something to eat. Oh, well, I'm impressed. So I highly recommend this one, and I don't believe it's comfort food per se. Its stats in terms of its calories and the salt and the carbs and all that is better than the average meat pie which you can get. Like I said, it's sold by Woolies and Coles and IGA and Drake's and the Good Farm or Good Farmers. That's a good meal. So, a little bit of kidney, some steak. Let's see if I can find a bit of steak. Here we go. We're prattling away with a little bit of steak. And then 2 pieces of steak. Oh, it's still hot. And a bit of kidney. So what do I rate this one at? I will rate this one out of 10. I'll rate this one an 8 out of 10. It's a no fuss meal. It's going to be filling. What I've had so far is filling, and value for money. And you can't go wrong. On that note, for something that's going to survive for 3 years in a tin on your shelf for $10, it's good value. Anyway, without any further ado, I'll say goodbye. You take care and come back. And don't forget, share this with friends and family and other people you may think be interested. And please, hit the subscribe button and the like button, most important, and come back soon and look at the next video. Bye for now.